Hello everybody. Welcome to a new episode of Nile Tech. With your AI host Sarah. We will explore various fields of information technology and technology updates locally and internationally. We will engage conversations with many experts in this field. In addition, we will know about everything new in the field of AI, machine learning, information and communications technology and artificial intelligence. At Nile Tech, we will follow events, cover activities, and attend exhibitions and conferences on everything related to artificial intelligence, mechatronics, and information technology. Just stay with us.
President Abdel Fattah el-Sisi witnesses the opening of government data and cloud computing centers. President Abdel Fattah el-Sisi witnessed on Sunday, April 28, 2024, the opening of the Government Data and Cloud Computing Center, P1, on Ain Sokhna Road. The Minister of Communications and Information Technology, Dr. Amr Talat, confirmed that providing easy and accessible services to the Egyptian citizen is the focus of Egypt's digital strategy, which includes three main goals: providing easy and accessible government services to the Egyptian citizen, supporting our youth to compete effectively and competently in the local and global labor market, and encouraging entrepreneurship and stimulate innovation. Talat said in his speech during the opening of the Government Data and Cloud Computing Center, P1, on Ain Sokhna Road, in the presence of President Abdel Fattah el-Sisi, that through these three goals, axes of action emerged, which are digital transformation, building digital capabilities, and supporting digital innovation. Indicating that digital transformation, it means automating all state actions and procedures to be able to present them in an easy manner. As in 2020, the construction of the Egyptian information infrastructure was completed, linking all the Egyptian government databases and more than 100 databases. Following the speech of the Minister of Communications and Information Technology during the opening of the Government Data and Cloud Computing Center, P1, on Ain Sokhna Road, President Abdel Fattah el-Sisi inaugurated the state's main data center and the Interchange Data Center via video conferencing technology. President Abdel Fattah el-Sisi stressed the importance of preserving Egypt's role as a major data transfer point in the world and said, "The state has spent billions of dollars to prepare an integrated infrastructure in this regard, and the opening of the Government Data and Cloud Computing Center today prepares Egypt to take its place in the world. It is progressing significantly and rapidly." President Sisi added in his intervention that the idea of establishing the center depends on the good location of Egypt, and we must benefit from it in light of the fact that 90% of the submarine cables in the world pass through Egypt, as it is a major hub for data transmission and communications in the world, and the Egyptian state has previously made great efforts in this field, and we will continue to work in this direction. He continued, "It is necessary for us to work on preparing an integrated infrastructure to preserve Egypt as a major point for transferring data between the East and the West. Billions of dollars have been spent in this field, despite the high price situation that we are suffering from, with the aim of participating in the future in which the world is progressing greatly. We are preparing Egypt for a real breakthrough in this field very quickly." He explained that Egypt began the field of data development and leadership in it since 2018 in parallel with the construction of the administrative capital, pointing to the nature of the government's work in the past, where each ministry had its own data server without ensuring the extent of its security and the extent of its ability to interact with the rest of the ministries. President Sisi noted that the main data center will include all ministries and contain all their data, and no one will be able to access this network due to its very high security. He stressed that the government sought to have its main data center at the highest level in accordance with international standards. President Abdel Fattah el-Sisi said that Egypt has 106 million citizens, and the numbers of the human element working in the field of digitization are supposed to be numbers other than those presented, stressing the need to have at least advanced human cadres in the field of outsourcing, stressing the need for Egyptian families to pay their children during their school periods, primary, middle, and secondary, to teach them these fields, with the aim of increasing Egypt's chances of becoming a rich country. Quantum computing, which uses bits as the basic unit of information, represented either as 0 or 1, quantum computing uses quantum bits, or qubits. Qubits have the unique property of being able to exist in multiple states simultaneously, thanks to the principles of quantum mechanics, specifically superposition and entanglement. This allows quantum computers to process a vast number of possibilities at once, offering a potential leap in computational power for certain tasks. One of the most significant current advancements in quantum computing is the achievement of quantum supremacy. This term refers to a quantum computer's ability to perform a calculation that is practically impossible for a classical computer. Quantum computer, Sycamore, performed a specific calculation in 200 seconds that would take the world's most powerful supercomputer thousands of years to complete. Another notable advancement is the development of quantum computers with increasing numbers of qubits, which enhances their computational capabilities. Looking into the future, quantum computing could evolve to have a profound impact on various fields. One area is cryptography, where quantum computers could potentially break many of the cryptographic systems currently in use. This has led to the development of quantum-resistant cryptography. In drug discovery and material science, quantum computers could simulate molecular and quantum mechanical systems with high accuracy, potentially speeding up the development of new drugs and materials. Another exciting prospect is the use of quantum computing in solving complex optimization problems, which has applications in logistics, finance, and artificial intelligence. Quantum computers could analyze vast datasets more efficiently than classical computers, leading to new insights and advancements in machine learning and data analysis. However, significant challenges remain, including improving the stability of qubits and scaling up the number of qubits while managing errors. As these challenges are addressed, quantum computing could transition from a primarily research-focused tool to a widely used technology, with the potential to solve some of the most complex problems in science and industry. Represent some of the most cutting-edge advancements in the intersection of neuroscience and technology. The core technology involves ultra-thin threads, significantly smaller than a human hair, which are implanted into the brain to detect and record the activity of neurons. These threads are connected to an external device that processes and interprets the brain's neural signals, translating them into commands that can be understood by a computer. The current focus of Neuralink and similar brain-computer interface technologies is primarily medical, aimed at helping people with paralysis or neurological disorders. For instance, brain-computer interfaces can enable individuals to control prosthetic limbs or computer cursors using only their thoughts, offering a new level of independence. There's also ongoing research into using brain-computer interfaces for restoring vision, hearing, and other sensory functions, as well as treating neurological conditions like Parkinson's disease and epilepsy. Looking into the future, the potential applications of brain-computer interfaces like Neuralink could expand dramatically. One area of development could be in enhancing human cognition, such as improving memory or speeding up thought processes. Brain-computer interfaces might also enable more direct forms of communication, allowing people to share thoughts or experiences telepathically. In the realm of entertainment and gaming, brain-computer interfaces could lead to fully immersive virtual reality experiences, where users can control the environment and interact with digital content through their thoughts. Another exciting prospect is the use of brain-computer interfaces in education and skill acquisition. They could potentially accelerate learning processes, allowing users to download information directly to their brains, much like how computers download software. We could also merge our minds with artificial general and superintelligences, potentially elevating our mental faculties to unprecedented levels.
With us on the phone, Mohammed Ehsan Ashur, Professor of Network and Computer Engineering. Professor, what is the difference between traditional data center and cloud computing?
That is a very nice question. A data center is the location where you have a large number of computer servers, storage systems, and network systems. On the other hand, cloud computing refers to providing computing services over the internet or any other specialized network. These services are provided to organizations, companies, or users that are remotely connected to the cloud.
What is cloud computing?
Cloud computing basically means providing the hardware, the software, the operating system, and sometimes the applications to these users. So basically, you can consider data centers to be only the hardware component of the cloud.
What are the components of cloud computing?
Include a large number of processors that do the computing operations, a large number of storage devices where data is stored, a sophisticated network that connects processors and storage to each other and to the outside world. Providing the cloud mainly requires very specialized software that is used to group these computing resources, processors, storage, and so on, so that they look as one big computer to the user. Or split them so that they look as several computers of varying size and capability. It may also include the applications required for the users to run a certain task. Finally, because the clouds include very important hardware, software, and applications, the clouds also include the hardware and the software that is required to provide security and prevent hacking and intrusion.
What is the value of cloud computing and data center to Egypt?
The presence of Egyptian cloud computing allows Egyptian government organizations, companies, and users to provide fast, low-cost, and secure delivery of digital and information services. They do not have to worry about the responsibility of buying, maintaining, updating, and optimizing the systems from a hardware and software point of view. Having an Egyptian cloud center is an important component of the Egyptian digitization effort that is led by His Excellency President Sisi. It can also be a source of foreign currency by allowing Egypt to provide digital and information services to other countries.
Thank you, Professor Mohammed Ehsan Ashur, Professor of Network and Computer Engineering.
Dear viewers, let's watch the coming interview conducted with our distinguished guest. To know more about our main topic of today's episode.
In this episode, I'm going to talk to you about a very interesting application of artificial intelligence in the areas of smart manufacturing and Industry 4.0. Manufacturing and industry has been the basis of the economical growth for many countries across the world. And for hundreds of years ago, many countries have been relying on the manufacturing process and the industry for their welfare. And for hundreds of years, we have had the development of industry and manufacturing from the first industrial revolutions, where we tried to provide automotives and machines and manufacture lots of machineries to replace humans in manufacturing and producing lots of products. And then we moved to the second and third industrial revolution, where we replaced many of these machines, instead of being used by humans, to be used by robots. Nowadays, we are experiencing the fourth industrial revolution, where we are integrating the use of artificial intelligence into our manufacturing processes, and this is what we name by the fourth industrial revolution, or Industry 4.0. Industry 4.0 simply tells us that we should use artificial intelligence in order to enhance the performance of all of our current manufacturing processes. Artificial intelligence can be of a huge use to our manufacturing processes. For example, it can be used for quality control. Instead of having lots of human interaction in the quality control processes, we can integrate our cameras on our systems and use computer vision using artificial intelligence to automatically detect if the products that we are manufacturing are completely okay, or they may have some defects, or they have to be exported, for example, up to a certain specifications, or they can be used, or they have to be thrown away. So the whole process of quality control can definitely be used in order to reduce the error caused by human factor, to make our manufacturing process much, much more efficient using the service of computer vision. Another service, or another type of service that can be also introduced by artificial intelligence, is the predictive maintenance. We have always experienced our devices going to break or to have some downtime without us knowing this or preparing for this. Imagine this happening in very big companies or very big enterprises, where they have production lines that highly rely on the machineries and their availability. Artificial intelligence can monitor the behavior of these machines to know the number of hours that they have been working and producing goods, and at the same time give you an estimate of when these machines might break. So it could tell you that this machine that you have been using for maybe a couple of months now, its time is coming soon for its maintenance. So before it actually breaks and causes you a huge loss in your production line, AI would tell you that this machine will need a replacement, this machine will need some maintenance, so you can already schedule this in your production schedule. So it completely eliminates any downtime, because it's now a scheduled downtime and it has been accounted for by the production managers. All thanks to the AI and its prediction models, which learns by the behavior of the machines in order to predict these types of errors. This takes us to a completely different level in our manufacturing systems, where we introduce a concept provided or powered by AI called the digital twins. A digital twin is simply a digital copy for any of your manufacturing systems, or any of your manufacturing places, factories or enterprises. A digital twin is a digital copy where you can monitor the behavior of your companies or your factories, where you can receive data about any of the machines that are working, any of the products that are being produced, and you can monitor all of this from the comfort of your home. So the digital twin is basically a digital representation for whatever happens on the real world into a very simple digital model that you can view from anywhere using any device, your computer, your laptop, your mobile phone. And also, it's not just for viewing, it's also for taking decisions and controlling these systems remotely from anywhere in the world that you are. Digital twins are heavily used these days. Many of the factories and companies are trying to deploy the concept of digital twins with the use of AI, where artificial intelligence models are constantly monitoring these digital twins. They always keep an eye on your machines, if they're working properly or not. They always keep an eye on the employees, if they are present or not, if they're working according to their workflows or not. They're always keeping an eye on the products, where they are produced according to the plan, with the quantities that you need, with the quality that you would like like to produce according to the plan that you have put in your factory. And whenever there is a problem, the digital twin will notify you about this problem, where you can solve it on your own, but also AI can also help you do this decision by giving you all of the insights that you might need in dashboards that are very interactive and very easy to understand for the decision makers to take the correct decisions. So artificial intelligence will help you monitor all your manufacturing systems and all your manufacturing resources. It tells you any problems that they might have, and it also gives you possible solutions that you might need in order to solve these problems. Another area of enhancement or that AI can contribute to also is the scheduling of your operations. We have also, many of us have experienced many days when you are really busy and you have lots of operations that you want to do. This happens extensively in the manufacturing industry, where they want to produce lots of products in a minimal time in order to meet their marketing demand. This can also be done using artificial intelligence, where you just input into your algorithm or into your program the flow of the product that you want to have. You want to manufacture product X with a quantity 1, product Y with a quantity 2, whatever you specify it, and AI can tell you the exact flow or the exact order where you can manufacture all of these products in the shortest time to make sure you have the highest efficiency and within the shortest time.
It is the end of this episode of Nile Tech. See you in a new edition with more updated subjects related to information technology and artificial intelligence. Waiting for your comments and opinions on the program's Facebook page.